Hi. Um, so I wanted to just follow up on my last ethical dilemma about the young man and deciding whether to bring him. I think most folks probably knew ultimately I would choose to bring him, but I actually have to say I made that video on Sunday night, and we had group on Wednesday, and it ended up, for a couple reasons, being me, but not my youth co-facilitator. Um, and the young man who we were debating about, we'll just call him Jay, and he in group was really, really, really challenging, sort of like the worst I've seen. And he had to get taken out by my other co-facilitator and came back, but super disrespectful, all over the map. At one point when he was out of the room and I was talking, we were, continued to do the activity, and I was talking with the other 4 or 5 folks, and one of them was like, "Oh, well, I'm happy to share now that that student's out of the room, but when he's in here, it really feels like he's going to say something inappropriate, or just undercut like the value of it." And that was, the first that I was really seeing his impact on the other students and what they were sharing, and it was just really hard. And anyway, sorry, I'll try to be quicker because it's an ongoing issue. But so my co-facilitator and I ended up coming back on, I think, Friday, multiple times though. The first time we came, he was actually having a huge blowout and he had to take a walk around the block. And we really just wanted to check in and be like, are you going to be able to like be present in a way that doesn't impact other students negatively? And we came back again and he wasn't there, and so I checked in with staff. And anyways, I ended up showing up at 9 a.m. Saturday morning, and he was there, and he was really excited and dressed up and really ready to come. And so I was like, psyched. And the other students seemed, we talked about supporting each other, and so we all ended up going down there. But I have to say, it was like really weighed on me all week. I actually talked it through for a while with Wendy, and talked to a lot of folks, obviously, at my internship, and that was all really, 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 really beneficial. So anyways, I just wanted to say that I appreciated everybody's comments and feedback, and it was a great setting for him to be in. And so really, my ethical dilemma this week really continues with that group. We so we had 4 young people come down to this all-day workshop. They were awesome. One of them hadn't been to our groups before and is now coming, and just really, I mean, they just brought the level of conversation to a whole nother level. And again, the young man, while he was definitely the most challenging participant, he was working so hard to really rein himself in and step forward and step back in ways that were very thoughtful. Anyways, so we continue to have this group. It's an hour, give or take, and it's chaos, as groups are. It's still the beginning, I don't know, it's week 6 or something. But the whole environment in there is really chaotic. And even though we've like moved to this back room where, again, we're not getting endless disruptions, like just it is just chaos. And you can feel these young people, they appreciate sort of the structure we're providing, but at the same time, like of 5 young people, each of them needs really different structure. And I think again, the real success was that young man came and he really did well. He was able to follow really simple directions from me versus the 2 of us really hitting head on. And I would say I noticed a real marked improvement. And but we have someone who's like in absolutely high as hell in the group, like sort of can't stop laughing. I think it's valuable for him to be there. He wouldn't be able to be in if he didn't come to the group, like he can only come to the center sometimes. There's certain rules. You can only come and participate in groups if you have been sort of exiled. And, other members of our group are on ban from the center for a while. And yeah, so it continues to be an environment where it's hard to move things forward. We don't have a consistent group. And there's lots of real wins, and we're not going anywheres, and we'll continue to work it out. But I'm always open just for suggestions on how to provide really compassionate structure and singular focused activities. I think our activities are great, but it's really just the overall framing of the whole time. So thanks.